Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on how to do this quick, easy, simple but effective makeup look. This is the perfect makeup look if you're going out and you want to put some sort of effort into yourself for the night and you don't feel like putting in too much. This makeup look is absolutely perfect for those occasions. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Obviously my eyebrows are all done with their usual laminated look, so using the Got To Be Glued product as well as Benefit Precisely My Brow just to fill in any of those gaps. So as usual, we're going to prime our eyelids using the Best Skin Ever concealer by Sephora Collection, and we're just going to place it on our eyelids. And going in with a flat eyeshadow brush, we're going to use that to spread the concealer all over the lid. Going in with your damp beauty blender and just making sure that that concealer is all blended out. Perfect. So now that the concealer is all blended out, we're now going to set it with some powder. And if you guys have been watching my videos from day one, I always just use the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I just dip into any of these two powders. Going in with like a fluffy brush and just placing that on our lid. For this eye look today, we're going to be using our Orgy palette. The perfect palette for nudes. If you're a freelance makeup artist and you have a lot of clients, would definitely recommend this palette here. Because this eye look is a smoky liner, what you can do is you can actually put a bit of tape just onto the edge of the eye, and that just makes sure that everything is all nice and even once you've peeled it off. So I'm just taking that shade Seduction from the Orgy palette, and I'm actually just going to place this all over my lid. And we're going to use this as a kind of as our transition shade, but also to brighten up our inner corner. So now we're going to go in with the shade Knee Pads, and we're just going to focus this shade just on the outer corner of our eye only, but also bringing it in into the crease area, just slightly though. So just popping it on the outer corner and blending outwards, so we're going to kind of smoke it out this way. And the good thing about this look is like it doesn't matter how messy it looks, because once you clean up the edges it just ties it all together. So now you just want to take a fluffier blending brush, and we're going to go in with like a medium to dark brown. So I'm going to be taking the shade Craven Chocolate, focusing this colour just on the very outer edge of the eye. Yeah, as you can see, it's kind of just deepening up the knee pads shape, also adding a bit more depth to that colour. Nothing too dark, you know, nothing too crazy. Perfect. So we've kind of got that like ombre sort of effect where it goes from dark to light. So now what you want to do is just going in with like an angle brush. You usually find this at the end of your eyeshadow brush, or if you have one separately. So I'm going to be taking the shade Glory Hole. It's literally just a dark black. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start creating my wing. So just kind of where the inner corner is, using that as your guide, and then just start by creating a line. Halfway through that line, you just want to connect it. You just want to start connecting it to your top lash line. And once you've connected it to your top lash line, then you just want to start filling it in. And when doing this, we're not bringing the eyeliner all the way across our top lash line, we're just going halfway. So kind of stopping about where your pupil is. To kind of create that more smoky look, that's when we're going to start using back and forth motions to smoke out the liner. So you can use that brush. Otherwise, if you do have a smudge brush, that's probably going to be a bit easier. So I'm just going with my smudge brush. Now I'm going to smudge out the liner. To intensify that eyeliner, I am going to actually add some proper eyeliner now. This is the Huda Beauty Life Liner, and I'm going to use this just to intensify that smoky liner a little bit more. Pretty much what we're going to do, we're going to pop this liner as close to the top lash line as possible, and then just create a tiny wing. And also keep in mind, this part doesn't have to be neat because we're going to smoke it out again. So now I'm just going to dip into that black shade again, and we're going to just start smudging this liner out. If you actually have a gel liner, that would probably smudge out a little bit easier compared to a liquid liner that I'm currently using. So obviously it looks very messy and very like bleh. That's when you take your cotton bud and you just follow that line. So obviously once you've tidied it up with your cotton bud or even a wet wipe, it makes the wing more precise and it just looks a lot better and more sharper, and that's exactly what we're wanting. So now I'm just going to quickly do the exact same to my other eye. Awesome, so both eyes are now done. So what we're going to do now is do our lashes. I'm going to be going in with the Sephora Size Up Mascara, only for the top lashes. Awesome, so our mascara's done. We're now just going to add some half cut lashes just to kind of enhance that cat eye effect. So while the glue's drying, I'm now going to get started with my face, and firstly we're going to start with primer. I'm just going in with the Sephora Smoothing Primer, and this is to mattify your skin and just reduce the appearance of pores. If you've been watching my videos long enough, you'll know that this is kind of like my go-to primer at the moment. Like, I'm really loving the way it looks. I'm loving the way it works with most of the foundations that I have as well. It's a really good primer to have, and again, the price is really affordable. For foundation, I'm going to be using Nars. I'm in the shade Punjab, so medium 1 Punjab is my shade. It's been a while since I've worn Nars foundation, so let's use her since it's been a long time. Just using our beauty blender to blend it out. And also this is definitely like my favorite beauty blender by far. On the packaging it does state that it doesn't absorb as much product as like other beauty blenders. I think I agree with that. Like my chin, like look at the redness, there's no more redness anymore. It's all covered up, like even my cheeks as well, like it just looks nice and airbrushed. I have actually recently tried the new Nars foundation. It's called like Nars Light Reflecting. If I'm going to be completely honest, I didn't like the way it looked. It looked really greasy on me. It is meant to be, I don't know, I would say it's more like a dewy finish, but I feel like on me personally it was too dewy. I literally just looked like a grease ball. It didn't look nice on my skin. It really enhanced my pores. It was kind of giving me similar vibes to the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush foundation. A lot of people raved about that foundation. Now I'm just going to be going and highlighting my under eyes as well as concealing the rest of my face using our Best Skin Ever concealer. Just placing those 2 dots underneath our eye area, nose, or it's a bit messy, nose, chin and forehead. Yeah, I do actually have some exciting news. I am going to be starting back at work again this week, working for Sephora. I started working there last year in October. I've been summoned, I've been asked back, so I'm going to be going back there again. Really looking forward to it because I had such an amazing work environment there. Everyone who I met was awesome, super friendly, and everyone is passionate about makeup. They're the type of people I want to be around, so I'm super excited to be going back. I will still be doing my freelance in the meantime. It won't be too much of an interference with my freelance because I do that on Friday and Saturdays. So yeah, it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. Now I'm just going to contour and bronze my face using the By Mario sculpting stick, and this is in the shade, what shade do I use? Medium. So that's the shade I use. And I'm just going to dip my brush into the product this time. Depending on my mood, like sometimes I will draw lines and blend it out if I want to, but right now I kind of just feel like, I've got a hair in there, I just feel like dipping my brush into the product and just doing soft dabbing motions. Placing that on the higher part of your cheekbone area, and then just gently blending upwards and into our hairline. I always recommend the By Mario. It's just so easy to blend. If you are doing like the line method where you map out your face before contouring, it's actually good because the By Mario sculpting stick doesn't actually dry out as fast as some cream contours I've used in the past. Also, actually just looking at my bronzer right now, this is like the perfect example of why you shouldn't, because I've obviously brought this all the way down to here, but this on this side I focused it more on the high part of the cheekbones, but this is kind of why it makes a huge difference to your face. Like as you can see, this is more uplifted, and that's kind of like, I think that's what most people want nowadays. They kind of want like a facelift sort of look, if that makes sense. Like they want the facelift but without the surgery. So you can do that with makeup if you know those techniques on how to do it. But as you can see, this is more like uplifted here, whereas this side, because I've dragged it all the way down, it's kind of like made my face look longer and brought it down a bit more. Once I finish blending this out, I'm going to try and fix that with my beauty blender. I'm just gonna go with my beauty blender, and then just to like fix that up, I'm just gonna like pat. Something that I learned in makeup school is using your beauty blender as like your eraser. So So just kind of like patting away any excess that you don't want with a small blending brush and just focusing that on the sides and then bringing it down to the front. I'm quite messy when I contour my nose, but then like it doesn't really matter because then when you just like tap away the excess, it looks fine. I'm just going to be going in with some blush. This is a new product that I've been using the last couple of weeks and I absolutely love it. And this is a lip and cheek tint by Peachy Lip Cp. And as you can see at the bottom there, the product is made in New Zealand. And I'm all about supporting like local businesses when doing my videos or even my social media in general. I just don't want to be the type of person who talks about products just because they're trending, just because it's like a big name. If it doesn't actually work or doesn't do what it's meant to be doing, I will say that. This product is definitely worth it. A little goes a long way. Like it might seem a bit pricey, I believe, don't quote me on this, I don't actually know price on top of my head, but it's between $35 to $39, around that sort of range. And that's actually pretty standard for a cream blush, especially in like a smaller compact sort of form. So it's not like you're getting ripped off or anything, but some people might think, oh my god, that's so pricey for a little product. However, a little goes a long way. This product, I've been using it for about 2 weeks now and it's still full. It hasn't even made like a dent. Another good thing about this product is that it is a lip tint as well, so you can use it as like a lip balm, which is quite cool. Now I'm just going to soften up those edges with my beauty blender. This is my go-to, the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Powder. You can buy this from Sephora. It is so good, I absolutely love it. Honestly, my makeup with this has been such a game changer. It has a really nice smell to it as well. Like, it smells like some sort of perfume that I've smelled in the past, but I really love it. Our skin looks flawless, it looks airbrushed. I'm going to remove the excess mascara because it's been sitting on my eyelids for a while. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to enhance my inner corners, brighten them up a little bit. I'm going to go in for the Mecca Max Liquid Light, and this is in the shade Gold. So this is pretty much just like a liquid highlighter. You can mix it in with your foundation if you want to create more of a glowy, dewy sort of effect. So I always just put like a tiny dot on the back of my hand. And then just like place a dot to the inner corner. But then we're going to go in and dab it with our finger, and I'm going to use the excess just to put on my nose area. Just above the cupid's bow. I'm just going to take a little on my finger and just pop it like here. Can apply this with a brush as well, however I just feel like a finger is more better. It doesn't go streaky, easy to blend out, and I think it just creates a more like softer blended look. Because I have a matte eye, I'm going to go with some matte lips, and I'm going to be using my Mecca Max Pout Pencil. This is in the shade Classy. I'm running low on this, so I need to get some more. Absolutely love it. It's like the perfect nude, suitable for any look as well. So it's going to overline my lips. That looks good, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid lip in the middle just to brighten up the middle part. So I'm just going to take the Mellow Cosmetics matte liquid lipstick in the shade Ibiza and just pop that in the middle. So this is the completed look. Going out for dinner but you're kind of like, oh, I can't be bothered doing too much makeup. I think this is like the perfect go-to. I know it's my go-to at the moment. It just kind of looks like you put a little bit of effort. However, it's nothing too dramatic. It's not like a smoky eye or cut crease or anything like that. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please let me know in the comments below if you did or if you didn't. Please let me know below if there's anything else you'd like to see from me in future. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Share my videos around. Thank you guys for watching and I can't wait to see you guys all in my next video. So bye!